Have you ever wanted to be autistic? Have you ever wanted to experience depression? Well, look no further with YouTube subliminals. Welcome guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the dark side of, well, not really, but we're gonna check out the truth of subliminals. This video will be very lighthearted, maybe not towards the end, but like throughout the whole video it will be, a lot of jokes and stuff, so it's not gonna be as serious as previous videos. But yeah, before we get started, please consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoy. And yeah, I think we should just get on with it. So this video will be split into 4 sections, if that's correct. So first section will be like what they are, and then the last 3 will be positive, I guess, subliminals that are like not really hurting anyone, I guess. And there's like neutral / kind of weird, and then there's messed up ones. But yeah, let's get on with it. So first off, what are subliminals? First, we're gonna look at the Google definition. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's boring. Don't click off, please. I need the views. So yeah, basically, it's messages or images that are unconsciously perceived by the brain. But today, we're gonna focus on the YouTube definition. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen subliminals on YouTube. They're quite popular, I would say. So basically, what it is, it's some random kids making YouTube videos with sounds and sometimes affirmations in the background, because waterfall sounds definitely make you have an hourglass body. Okay, anyways, so basically what subliminal users believe is that there are secret messages within the sound or video which bypass your conscious mind and go into your subconscious, which will allow you to supposedly change yourself in a way. And some people believe that you can grow taller somehow, change eye colors, and even become an elf. But yeah, I think personally this is a very interesting topic for me. I've been waiting to record this for a couple days, and I was very excited. Anyways, I just want to preface this by saying that this video is not hating on subliminals in any way, or some of them. This is just education. Like, I'm just letting you guys know what's out there, I guess. So yeah, let's get on with it. First section, the good side of subliminal. And I'm saying good as in they don't really hurt anyone. They're just kind of there, people to use to better their lives, I guess. But I would say most, or maybe not most, but like a lot of subliminal users are impressionable kids that just want their life to get better, and I understand that. But yeah, these subliminals are mostly innocent, I guess. But yeah, there's also adults that believe that subliminals help them achieve their life goals, which, I mean, if you want to believe that, that's okay. It's really not an issue. But when it gets to more disgusting stuff, then it's not okay. But yeah, I don't personally know if I believe subliminals. I feel like I used them in the past, and I don't think they ever worked. Maybe I'll try them again someday, I don't know. But I think some subliminals are like placebo effect. Like, you watch something, for example, like get skinny after watching this video for 3 hours. Maybe what the affirmations do in the background of the video, what they do is they go into your brain and they tell your brain, hey, I'm actually skinny, even if you're morbidly obese. I know, I'm so smart. Anyways, I just wanted to give a little disclaimer. Please do not send hate to any of these creators. I might link the harmless subliminals in the description, but definitely not the harmful ones, unless the creators come to me and say, hey, put my video in your description, and they want publicity, which is fair enough, I guess. To some people, any publicity is good. But by the way, I'm gonna be referring to these subliminals as subs just because it's shorter. Anyways, the first example of this is the glow up or appearance subs. So like they can change your appearance somehow. I don't know how, but let's check out one. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so this one is called Extreme Glow Up in 30 seconds, but it's way stronger than you. 1x max. I think this is quite common in the subliminal community. There's a lot of like quote-unquote powerful subliminals that you only need to listen to like once or twice, and it works like instantly. Sometimes creators put benefits or affirmations in the description or the comments, and in this one there's some here. So benefits here be so extremely gorgeous, get visibly prettier every second that passes, be extremely hot, fit unrealistic beauty standards. You know, you get the point. But I would say most viewers of this kind of subliminal are teenagers. I don't know if this would be fair for me to say, but teenagers are probably the most insecure group in terms of their personality and appearance and everything like that. No, and I've been there, you know? I know how that feels. You might think that you look like this, MF, but you don't, okay? Appearance is not everything. At the same time, if you want to listen to these subliminals to feel like you're prettier, that's completely fine. If you feel like they're working, that's okay. You can listen to them. No problem with that. Again, I'm on the fence here, but like, how could sounds go through to your brain, or affirmations go through to your brain, and therefore change your body? Like, I just don't understand really. But if you feel like it works, that's okay. So in the comments, in most of these comments, like of these glow up or appearance subs, there's a lot of comments that are saying that their face is tingling or their body is tingling or whatever. I feel like this might be placebo effect, because when you want something to happen, right, you're gonna feel like it happened. I don't know how to say this, but like, if you believe that you're losing weight, you will look in the mirror the next day and you'll be like, I've lost weight. I don't know if that's a good example. It's just hard to understand a bit. Anyways, so this is a bit of a trend as well. Some of these subs have, well, pretty sure all of them do, have music in the background, and they have like a cute little picture or desired look, and sometimes there's even like water sounds. I don't know why. So what I was thinking is maybe this could give you more confidence, I guess, because you see yourself as prettier or more attractive or whatever, and you see yourself in a different light, I guess, because let's say the subliminal like goes into your brain and gives you more confidence. I don't know if that makes sense. Second example of these subliminals are intelligence or good grades subs. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, basically it's just kids that want to get good grades, or even like college or university students, which is okay. But at the same time, it gives students like a false sense of security, because it makes them think that you don't have to work hard for what you want to get, right? You just listen to these YouTube videos and you get anything you want. So it's not really how life works, and it will lead to difficulty in keeping a job. And third example is money or wealth subs. Pretty much just manifest money. Again, teaching people that you don't need to work hard for your money, which is, yeah, but like, I mean, at the same time, the lottery is kind of the same thing, isn't it? If you win the lottery, you're not really working for it or anything. And then I watched one of these videos, and I saw a comment that said that after they watched that video, they won a 100k scratch card, which is very believable. But hey, if it helps you get that bag, then hey, that's all your choice. I feel like maybe these kind of subliminals, they maybe make you think about what you want, what you desire, and then based off of that, think about it a lot more, and it will then appear as if you are getting stuff for free, I guess. Anyways, other examples include like quit smoking or losing weight or whatever, which I guess falls in the category of appearance subs. Yeah, all these are relatively positive, I think, really. Next category is the like neutral, I guess, or slightly weird subs. These may or may not hurt people. I would personally advise against it, because it's just weird, man. Like, just get over it, please. Yeah, I may not believe it, but it is better to be safe than sorry. First off, we have love or obsession spells subs. Obsession and love spell subliminal. Dangerous. Do not overuse. Now this person, they're a hereditary witch. That's just lovely, isn't it? Yeah, these types of subliminals, they're just weird. They're weird. They teach kids or teens and even some adults that it's okay to stalk and manipulate people. I think it's weird, man. Like, it's time to stop. It's low-key witchcraft. Just hear me out for a bit. Just hear me out. I mean, literally in the title, it has the word spell. Like, I'm sorry for saying this, but grow up, man. They don't like you. They don't like you. They don't like you. Stop forcing it. It's not okay. It's just very uncomfortable, you know. Another example of this is crush or desired person texts or calls you. Spell. I think it's safe to say that doesn't work, because that's not how that works. How is changing your own brain chemistry gonna affect someone else? Like, make it make sense. It's either a coinkydink or it's someone you're already talking to, which there's a high chance that they like you. Like, right? Am I crazy for saying this? But yeah, some people believe that the universe does it for you, which I guess makes sense for some people. If you're not religious, I guess you can think that the universe gives you things. I don't know. But yeah, again, yeah, it should be natural. You shouldn't have to force people to text you, you know? It's weird, you know? And the last little example, look or sound like a specific person. I understand if you want to look a certain way, like you want to be skinnier, you want to maybe gain a little bit of weight, you want to have a nicer nose, nicer lips, I don't know. But when you actually focus in on a certain person, a specific person, then it becomes a little bit weird because first off, you're creating an unhealthy obsession with the person you're trying to become. And second off, people who use these will think then that unless they look or sound exactly like this specific person, they won't be good enough, which is just horrible, you know? A lot of the desired people that people want to be is K-pop idols, and I've seen Corpse's Voice, and other YouTubers. And now we get on to darker things, the really weird and negative subs. I would say just don't get involved with these are not good for you. And yeah, some of these are disgusting and they should never be desired. We're gonna be covering mental illness, physical illness, and like trauma. Yes, people want to have trauma. People want PTSD. They want depression. They want, I don't know, anything that will get them attention. But yeah, I know you guys are smarter than that. First off, we're gonna look at mental illness subs. Now, this might sound like you're acquiring some good mental health, right? Wrong. These people want these illnesses. That's right. The one you've been battling to fix, someone in the world wants that. So you should be grateful actually for having depression because someone wants that. Anyways, let's just jump into the depression subs first off. Oh yes, and also something I forgot to say is a lot of the negative or really disgusting subs are UG, meaning underground. A lot of subs that have UG in the title and the description are most likely negative, so just stay away from those. Anyways, so in the depression, exclamation mark. Let's see the affirmations used in this video. I am always depressed. I am so depressed. I have no motivation. I am always sad. Why am I so depressed? Why am I so depressed? Yeah, some of these comments are just kind of sad, honestly. Not most, but like some of these people watching these depression subliminals already have depression and they just want, or they just believe that they don't deserve to get help or to, let's say, get a diagnosis. So I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, it's just like, if you have help available, why would you not want it? Because who actually enjoys having depression? Like, why would you want to have depression? While I do understand that it may feel comfortable to be depressed, you're gonna feel a lot better if you just get help. And like, I'm sorry, but like, I personally do not sympathize with someone who has depression and they have the means to get help, but they don't. It's like, they just want attention or something. It's just not okay. I'm sorry, but nobody feels bad for you. And also, a lot of these subs that are like in depression, they're just romanticizing it or making it out to be something to be acquired or to be desired when it's really not. It's debilitating. I would even say that it's an insult to people who have depression or trying to get help. It feels like you're just mocking them. It's really disgusting. By the way, if you don't already have depression and you're using this to get depression and to get attention or whatever you want, to you I say, go touch grass. Next up, we have psych ward subs. So a normal person might be like, oh, but Bright, that's good. They want to get out of the psych ward. Well, no, they actually want to go into psych ward. Yeah, obviously they've never been in one because they would know that it's not fun. It's not aesthetic. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's not someone you want to be. People in the comments of a lot of these psych ward subs are manifesting cutesy stuff when they get sent to a psych ward, like cute bed sheets and the nurses are always nice and you have your phone. Most people want to get sent there to get diagnosed or validated, I guess, or to get help. But you really should not do this. It's not a good idea. It's just gonna be so much better if you just speak to someone or you go get help by a psychologist or psychiatrist and you can get on medication. You really shouldn't wish for these type of things because it's not healthy. It's not okay. It's cringe to want to be in a psych ward when there's nothing wrong with you. It's not cool. It's not cute, it's not fun, it's not somewhere you want to be. And in my personal opinion, it's selfish to take up space in a psych ward when you don't need it, or when it's not an emergency. When there's someone else out there struggling that actually needs that bed, but you're using it for yourself when there's nothing wrong with you, or you're not in a crisis. Next up, very popular subs, eating disorder or anorexia. Basically, it's just people that are wanting to either become anorexic or have their anorexia get worse, or just be in the honeymoon phase of their eating disorder because that's what felt best for them. On YouTube, there's a lot of playlists that include these anorexia subs. I'm gonna focus on anorexia for today. But yeah, these subs are pretty extreme. They're not just for weight loss, but for having an actual mental illness. Comments in most of these anorexia subs are positive, encouraging, or supportive. It's quite concerning, I would say. Like, you're not in the right headspace if you think that it's okay to have your mental condition get worse. It's honestly really heartbreaking that people want to do this to themselves. And of course, I do understand that anorexic people are not fair mentally, and this might help them get deeper into their illness and affirm them. But if you're doing this and you listen to these subs, not already anorexic, just seek help, because that's not okay. There's nothing wrong with using weight loss subs in general, but these specific subs targeting anorexic people are helping people to get deeper in the illness. The community is very toxic. It encourages people to starve themselves. They post how many calories they eat, like it's not normal. A couple more, and then we'll move on to physical illness. Now, panic attack subs. I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no excuse for this. Like, it's actually disgusting. Me personally, I get panic attacks, and I'm sure most of you guys also do. And I don't think any person on this earth has ever said that panic attacks are fun, because it's not fun. It's not something to be desired. It sucks, and nobody wants them. It doesn't make you quirky or cool. Now, another example of a sub is subs, which is no. And especially this specific one that I'm about to show you guys right now. Even the thumbnail, like, what? Can't just make something like this serious. Make it into something cute and quirky. Like, it's just disgusting. Manifest cute. Manifest flammable objects. Manifest money. Manifest cute plushies. Only desired people know about your SH. Parents immune to finding of dangerous items. This is absolutely disgusting. Which isn't something cute to joke about. And you really should not romanticize it. Because it's not fun. It's not something cute. And people who've never done it will find it and use it to have something wrong with it. And there's just so many other ways to be unique. I don't know, maybe your personality, but please don't do this. And also, real life doesn't work like this. It's harder to hide yourself than you think. And it's very likely your parents will know. A lot of people want to get rid of this awful addiction, but then there's people that want it. It's like, imagine there's a sub called Be a Meth Addict. It's an addiction. It's not something cute. No one likes it. It's not fun, but they feel like they have to do it. Okay, last one. Derealization subs. Basically what derealization is that I guess you feel kind of disconnected with your body. That's like the Wikipedia definition. But I found a Quora description. I know Quora. It was actually really good, and I'm actually gonna read it right now because really good. Someone asked, what does derealization feel like? It feels like a video game. It feels like a dream. It feels like you're walking through a life with a glass window separating you from everything you know. It feels like recognizing the bed you sleep in every night as home base, where the days end and begin. It feels like recognizing recurring characters in your world. This is mom, this is dad, this is dog, this is home. That's it. No deeper meaning. It feels like every day is a repetition, just different choices are made. It feels like nothing at all and everything at once sometimes. It feels like zoning out times 1,000, and it doesn't end unless you're fully able to convince yourself you are back to earth and simultaneously able to forget about zoning out. Just follow the guidelines and get through the day, then do it again and again and again and again. Food is energy source, sleep is vital, water is hydration, inputs and outputs, live and let live. In my opinion, this is actually a very good description. Obviously not everyone's the same, but in my experience of derealization, it felt like this exactly. Some comments in derealization subs say the sub quote-unquote works and that it feels good and they enjoy it. I mean, again, everyone's different, but overall it's not a positive experience. Like, it actually feels awful. It's like nothing's real. Like, just don't do this to yourself. It's not worth it. Not even like for the one time. For me personally, derealization was almost on the same level of depression. Like, it was literal hell. It was a very negative experience. And I think a lot of people would agree with that because it's just not good. It's not fun. Now we're moving on to physical illness subs. So there's people that believe that you can cure your physical illnesses by listening to some rainwater sounds. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, like it's not hurting anyone, but basically people believe that a certain frequency will heal all the ailments. It's just not how that works. And there's even some people that believe that these kind of subliminals will help cure your cancer. It's just not okay. Like, no. Just don't promote that kind of stuff. If it could heal cancer, doctors would be using it all over the world, but they're not, because it doesn't work. Really disgusting to give literal sick people false hope. It almost feels like they're mocking them. It's not okay. And then there's people that want the physical illnesses. I would say this is made up of mostly teenagers and kids that are getting bullied at school or made fun of at school. And I really understand that. Like, I know you don't want to go to school. Just don't risk your life just so you don't get to go to school. Yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. And now we're on to the last little section of the really weird subs, which is the trauma or subliminals. Now please tell me, why in the actual hell do people want trauma? Or there's no excuse for this. It's really gross to fake these things. Like, people actually suffer from these things and they want out and they need help, and these fakers are out here just listening to YouTube videos and hoping that they get parents or PTSD or trauma or something. And the only, I guess, excuse that I would kind of understand is if you're already in a situation and you need to get out, but in order to do that you need more proof of your, to have CPS come and help you. Kind of makes sense, but there probably are other ways to get out of a situation like that. But yeah, these things do not make you quirky or cool. It's cringe and really concerning that these kids want to have PTSD or be like, this has to be offensive. You people who have trauma, people who have been feel like you're just mocking them and you just want their life. But luckily most comments on these types of videos are negative and unsupportive of this behavior. And again, please do not send hate to anyone in this video. If you do, you're just stooping down to their level. Yeah, this video kind of ended on a sad note. I'm sorry about that. But it has to be talked about. Like, these people are sick in the head and it's just not okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you did enjoy or learn something new, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of June. I think that should be good. Feel free to comment any feedback you may have regarding this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.